Awesome. Well, that's definitely great advice. And why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing now and how what it is that you're up to can benefit this community here at EscapeDates.
Okay, excellent. Right now we're part of a company called Jeunesse Global. They're from Altamont Springs, Florida. And what I liked about it is, basically what we wanted out of it, we were looking for something that was different, out of the ordinary, what we're used to seeing, and what's going to change the world in the next 5 years. And we found stem cell research. And it was fascinating to us because we read in Time magazine that it's going to change the world in the next 5 years. So we wanted to be on top of that trend. And being in business, we know how important it is to be on top of it, an emerging trend, because people want to know more about it. Yes. Now, since we've got started, we have great success very quickly, because people have just never seen anything like it.
Right.
And I like the fact that we get to go on trips around the world. They have a cruise coming up in April that we can go to all over the Caribbean islands, different places, even a private island, which is really cool.
St. Thomas.
Yeah,
wow.
St. Thomas is one of the islands. And also, and we're going to be going to Las Vegas too, which is really cool. So we just get to travel. We get to see different people.
Don't forget Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Well, travel tugs at our hearts here at EscapeDates and Escape Artists. So
that's honestly, Amber, that's the reason why I got started in this industry in the first place, is that I wanted to have a reason to do this, and my reason was to get out of the norm and go somewhere. You know what I mean? And then when we met, she wanted the same thing. So I said, hey, baby, let's go to Vegas. So, I got on a plane, went to Vegas. And it's just, now we went to Florida. And, I've been all over the place. It's just been phenomenal. But that's the reason why I got started, because, there's nothing like really, getting involved in something so big, bigger than, myself and yourself, and be able to experience things that you've always wanted to experience in your life. And traveling, it does something to the human being. It just changes the perception of life itself. So I'm sure EscapeDates is going to be providing a lot of great stuff for a lot of people.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a lot in store for sure. So, how are you guys right now? How are you currently marketing your business, and what is it about EscapeDates that you see as a great vehicle to kind of fit into what you're doing so that you can bring this amazing product, right, to the masses?
You want me to say that?
I can say it in one word. We're talking about internet global domination.
Well, it's actually 3 words, but we'll give it to you, Annie. You're the ace. We'll give it to you.
I
love it.
There's different methods that we're using for marketing, Amber. We do online marketing, we do offline marketing. We have different, trainings that we provide for the team, that we show different strategies. How people, they tend to kind of freeze a little bit about actually doing the daily task. But what we do is we make it fun. Everybody loves how we teach people because they just have a good time and they're building their business and they're getting results. For example, we have some individual that we know that has been struggling for many, many years and has been, involved with different uplines. And when he met us, he's gotten phenomenal results. We're talking he's generating hundreds of leads like in just a couple of weeks. So he's just, he's excited. I love to see it. I get tongue-tied.
And he's not even 3 months in the business.
Yeah, so he's excited about it.
Oh, and, awesome.
And that's the key. That's the key. You know what I mean? It's giving somebody value, but also make it fun.
Make it fun.
Just like traveling, right? You got to make it fun.
We're all about fun here.
Yeah, if you don't find a way to make your trainings fun and exciting, it's just not going to work. People are going to, they're going to quit. They're going to get bored. But you have to really lay it step by step by step by step, in a fun, more exciting way.
And keep it real. Can't forget that.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are some of your other favorite, social networking sites that you like to market on? And how do you see the difference between, marketing there and then marketing here within our community of EscapeDates?
I think EscapeDates is really phenomenal because you're going to be connected with like-minded individuals. It's a great target market. because you're going to be connected with people that know what you're about, know what you're doing, believe in what you're doing. So there's no convincing, explaining, because we're not in the business to convince or explain to people what we're doing. We're involved to connect with people, add value in their lives, and change their lives. As far as, a different way, I love blogging because I like having my own real estate online.
Absolutely.
It makes a really big difference when it's your own real estate versus somebody else's. But it's only great like Facebook, EscapeDates, things like that. It's great because you can really choose your target market, who you want to connect with, build valuable relationships, and learn from one another. That's the key.
So have you funneled your current blogs in through your EscapeDates profile? You know you can do that, right? WordPress, Tumblr, Blogspot, the whole dime. So
I think I linked the account. I think I did link the account for Ace and Rich, the new Ace and Rich account. Yeah.
Absolutely. So as long as they've done that, you guys should be able to go and read some of their blog posts at their EscapeDates profile, which you will have the link provided for you all throughout the article and below this video, I'm sure. But for the sake of the interview, it would be escapedates.com/Ace and Rich. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's correct.
I believe so. Okay. If I'm wrong, the correct version will be in the link. Awesome. Okay. And what kind of things do you guys...
Also, Amber.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. We did also provide we have a new blog that we created also. It's more of a team blog.
Oh.
You can go to Jeunesse.globalteam.com, and there's a lot of information about, what Jeunesse Global is all about as far as the team, what we're doing with the team and things like that. There's a private training section. There's also ways, find out a little bit more about us, and also, the team members, okay? Because I noticed that I see a lot of blogs that really talk about individuals itself, but they never really talk about the other members and the team members, what they're doing and things like that. So what we're doing is, we're bringing that to light. We're bringing other people out there, so they could see, the other individuals who are having success as well.
That's awesome. Kind of like member
so the other people can
spotlight.
shine.
What?
So that other people can shine.
Right, that's what I was going to say. It's kind of like the member spotlights that we do here within the EscapeDates community. That's awesome.
Awesome. Great.
Very cool.
Cool.
So moving forward then, are you guys going to be, I know you have lots of travels planned for the coming 2012, I'm sure. Are you planning on you're going to be video blogging and tracking your steps and sharing with everybody? Because you love to follow adventures.
We're definitely going to do that, Amber, and we're going to take lots of photographs. You know me, I love being in front of the camera. I love pictures. I love video.
Good. Well, we want to make sure. What?
I think that's why we get along so great is because we both love video. We love being on camera. When I first started in 2008 in this industry, especially online, I've always done video marketing when I got started. And then from there I learned other strategies, but video marketing was my first.
I did. I read that in your article. That's really cool. You've done a lot of traveling already, being in all those different countries and stuff like that. So all the rest of you will have a chance to read that. Make sure you check it out because there's some other juicy details in the article that we didn't have a chance to cover here. So you'll have to make sure that you read that. But we definitely want to make sure that we can follow your guys' travels and see what you're up to because I know that we'll be following you right to the top. If you guys want to connect with Ace and Rich, definitely I will leave you a link so you can go and join their EscapeDates community. Make sure you connect with me, escapedates.com/Amber Rose. And unless you guys have anything else you wanna say?
Well, I just want to say, thank you for having us. And, anybody, like I said it before, I'll say it again. If you're out there and, you've been doing this for a while and you're still struggling, it's okay. It's designed that way, believe it or not, because it's what you said earlier. It's about working harder on yourself more than anything. When you work harder on yourself, you become more valuable and you connect with more people and you can offer that and really change someone's life. I mean, there's nothing more valuable in the world than changing an individual's life. I wouldn't have it any other way. That's another reason I got started in this industry. For me, seeing somebody grow and, bringing them up to a leader, is the most most
It's rewarding.
intense and rewarding thing you
Yes.
could ever do, while you're existing and living on this planet.
Well, another dose of inspiration from our fabulous members here at Escape Dates. Before we go, I gotta ask you one big bad question. What's the intention for 2012, guys? Do you do resolutions?
Well, I do resolutions, but I keep it very simple.
Okay.
What we've been working on is creating a success ritual. And the success ritual is, working out, exercising,
Drinking
lots of water, and, having our mindset in check and things like that. Having everything more structured, which has already begun at the end of 2011. And that's why we've had great success. We've been keeping it simple, keeping it basic, and it's been working out great. Sometimes it's great to go back to the basics.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's great. You guys have given so much great information and great advice. Anyone, singles and couples alike, will be very enriched to watch this interview. So thank you again so much for your time. Have a wonderful new year, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you,
Amber.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.